All right, so once again, you're inside Cakewalk and you just don't get any sound. Now, I've made a few videos to talk about this, but I want to talk about another reason that you may not get sound. And it might actually give you a bonus tip for the reason why you're not getting sound. But let's first start off with this. So I came into Cakewalk and then I was getting ready to play the project that I'm working on. I played the project, heard a little static noise, and sometimes it may happen. And you may get that problem as well. And then I just said, you know what? Let me just turn the mixer off. Sometimes the mixer, I had this mixer on for like 3 or 4 hours straight. Maybe somehow disconnection, or sometimes the connection might be weird. I turned the mixer off. But mid-project, when you're inside a Cakewalk, or probably any DAW for that reason, you may notice that when you turn your mixer off or your interface off, or if you unplug your interface, sometimes it might not register right away. And Cakewalk is kind of finicky like that. So when I went to go check, you can see it now. When I go to my preferences right here under driver settings, I see none. I see none for record. When I go up to devices, I see a bunch of devices available. But guess what? I don't see my mixer here. I don't see the zoom here. So what would I have to do to fix this? Well, it's pretty simple. All you got to do is just shut down Cakewalk or shut down your DAW. So I'm going to exit out of it. I didn't do anything with it, so I'm just going to say no. All right, once you close it down, then you're going to go right back to Cakewalk and you're going to open it back up. Now, this time, if I've done it correctly, hopefully my mixer is showing. Otherwise, I have problems. Now, if you have an issue where your mixer is not showing still, I would check your USB connection, make sure everything is plugged in. You might even have to restart your computer. So the song is day 2 of MAP. Of course, if you know anything about this channel, you know that I wrote this song for the map testing at my school. I haven't listened to it in a while. I just want to come back and listen to it. All right, let's go back up to edit preferences again, and let's see if I have my zoom. Woo, it's back. Awesome. All right, so I know I can play. So what I wanted to do was go to my driver settings and make sure that my ASIO panel drivers are set to a little safer. Like I'm gonna move it up some, like midpoint, because sometimes when you have it too low, it's great for recording, but if you have a lot of process and a lot of effects, then you want to move it over. Keep in mind though, this only works for ASIO, MME, and WDM. Wasapi does not have a buffer size latency. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. I apologize for that, but that's just the way it's made. So I'm going to apply that, make sure everything is good. I'm going to close it. And now when I go back to play it, it should hopefully sound better.
Yeah, day 2 of the MAP. Day 2 of the MAP. You ready?
Yeah.
Listen. So I heard that you finished with the first day of testing, yo. ELA was tough, but you showed us that you definitely know how to read and write, summarize in the story. Next time you take the test, you won't have to worry. I know you're ready for the next part. Time to do some math. Make sure to read all the rules before you start to graph. If you get stuck, just remember to. I heard that you finished.
Okay, so hopefully that sounds good to you. I don't know how it sounds on your end. Sounds good, but it wasn't a song that I really finished. It was something I just threw together real quick so I can put it on a video and let my students hear it at my school, basically, and the teachers hear it. So, all right, now this is the other thing, that bonus tip. And if you stayed this far, thank you for staying this far. I'm Justin Norm, by the way, and I have not made a video on this channel in a while, and I've been away for a while working and getting prepared for this new school year, going into a new position where I'll be teaching 4th, 5th, and 6th grade. Before I was teaching music, so now I'm doing something totally different. So it's going to be a lot of new changes, and I'm still going to be posted to this channel. I just don't have a strict schedule of what that would be. So bear with me, please. I thank you for all the comments, all the questions, all the likes, shares, all the good stuff. Yeah, we'll come back to that. I got other news too as well. Okay, so the bonus tip that I wanted to talk about is this. You go into your project and you realize everything sounds good, right? Music is playing, introduction is fat, And as soon as the vocals come in, you don't hear anything at all. You hear everything else except for the vocals. And I just received this comment earlier today. I was about to say later today, earlier today. And I thought, yes, I should make a video about this because I don't know if I've ever made one, or maybe I haven't shared it enough, or maybe you all haven't seen it. I'm not sure. But one of the things you want to make sure you keep in track of is your output and your input. Say, for instance, that this channel right here, track 6, there's an output right here, and it says master right now. Hopefully you can see that good. On this output, it says master, and sometimes what will happen is, for some reason, it might switch to something totally different. Like maybe it's set on bus D, and for some reason you muted bus D. Or what I used to experience happen is that I would actually come into my DAW and I might have had a different interface plugged up. And that interface may have had some different settings. So maybe I saved it under the other interface, or I might have had it saved under my internal sound card. And then when I come into it, it might still be set on, you know, like maybe the master is set, instead of output 3.4, maybe it's set to, I don't know, what is it, Microsoft Wave Synth or whatever it's called, Microsoft whatever. So sometimes it's kind of weird to explain, but I'm just trying to give you heads up on some things that you can check. If I was playing this and for some reason this track was muted, then of course you might not hear it. Now in this case, I hear it because I'm running it to a separate track. But if you just have a single track on here and it's your vocal track, it might be muted. Or another option can be, it might be archived. And here's another option. Now, even if it's archived, you can right click on it, archive. You'll see it grayed out. Like you'll notice that it's grayed out, and you shouldn't get a signal out of it at all. So you normally I don't hear the vocals at all now. Now go back and right click again and unarchive it. The vocals are back. Or maybe you have this ran to a separate bus. Like if I did have it to bus D, is bus D down here? Let's move it down here. So here's bus D right here. Move this up. Move me over here. Okay. So here's bus D right here. And right now I have some tracks going to it, but I don't really have a lot of stuff going to it. So maybe that vocal track might be going to a bus. And for some reason, I don't know why, you might have muted the bus. Or you could have something else soloed. So maybe you have bus D and bus C, and maybe bus C is soloed, so, and all the instruments coming through bus C and all the vocals coming through bus D. It's a bunch of different ways that this can happen. But if you are getting sound on everything else except for one track, that could be the only problem that I see, is that either, first off, it's muted, 2, it's set to a different output other than the master. All right. So right now, if the vocal's set to master and my master is set to my output for whatever that is, whatever interface you have, or whether you're using a computer sound, then that's correct. Now, if you weren't getting no sound on anything at all, but you are getting sound out of your computer, then I would go to the master output and make sure that it's set on whatever it needs to be set on. Mine needs to be set on output 3 and 4. I hate that I can't be more helpful to you all. Like, I really appreciate the one-on-ones. Now, of course, I know it might not be feasible for you all because you normally have to pay to do it, but I really do appreciate doing the one-on-ones because then I get to see the problem and I get to address the problem right away. Sometimes trying to explain exactly what to do in a project or inside a DAW is tedious because I'm not looking at what you're looking at. Sometimes I want to make sure that I'm, helping you the correct way. Like, you may mean one thing and I might think you mean something different. All right. Well, if anybody has any questions, let me know in the comments, you all. I know I feel like I'm tired and just kind of out of it. I am not really tired. I've been having such a ball learning more about Montessori method, and I've been learning a whole bunch of stuff that I didn't know before, but I've been going back and mainly doing math. So this whole week I've been working on math, and I love math. But anyway, that's another story. You didn't come for that. You came to subscribe to this channel. That's what you came for. I knew you came. You did. You came to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for staying here. Go ahead and hit it, and I'll wait. Okay, cool. I'm glad you hit it. So anyway, you all, pop a question down below. Let me know what areas you need help on in Cakewalk. Some of you all are true beginners. Some of you all are more advanced than I am, and you get into some stuff that I don't even really think about getting into. Somebody just asked me, and I always say somebody because I can't remember names like that. Somebody asked me to make a video about a plugin, Fresh Air. So yeah, I'm gonna try to check into that. There's a bunch of plugins and I want to make it, make aware on this channel. So definitely pop the questions down. I am answering comments, y'all, regardless. Like, even if I don't post a video for a while, I am definitely answering comments, and I have a bunch of different like quizzes that I want to, or not quizzes, but some type of post that I want to put in there so you all can start, responding, and so I can just keep connected to you all, because sometimes I feel like I'm far away. Oh, big news. I don't even want to say this, but I'm going to say it anyway. Well, first of all, let me get a cup of water. Well, how you all doing anyway? Hope you're doing well. I feel like I'm chatting live. I might be chatting live. I don't know. I feel like it. I need to go live again, to be honest. And most of y'all probably clicked off. That's why I'm kind of lingering, because you're probably like, dude, when you get to the point, what's going on? So I created a new channel, all right? And I'm just throwing it out there in case you all want to check it out. It's called Waveform Explored. You might have came across one of my videos. So if you are a person that's interested in Tracktion Waveform, I created a channel designated just for that. It's me truly exploring it, and I've posted maybe 5 videos on there, maybe 5 videos and 1 short. There's a lot of stuff that I'm discovering on Waveform, so I kind of just been working on it in between time when I come home. Now, trust me, I love Cakewalk, but I just want to have other options available in case you all decide that you don't want to rock with Cakewalk anymore. It's still free. Please still use it. I still love it. I can't think of doing anything else on any other DAW, but I'm working in Waveform, and I plan to work on a song in Waveform that I definitely will try to show you the whole process of recording, writing, writing the same way I did on Cakewalk. Oh, the interface that I did a video about the interface. That interface I am giving away to a gentleman named Antoine, okay, in another city. Then I had another individual that but just reached out to me via email in Nigeria that says they need a interface, and I'm going to try to work out a way to do that. If you're in a different country, you all, being that this is still a small channel, even though I'm big at heart, financially, I'm not a big channel yet, and it's coming. It's definitely coming. But I want to be able to give back to you all and help you all, get your music going the way it needs to be going. So I do look forward to being able to send products, or even saying, okay, what do you need to get? You need an interface? Cool. I'll send you, the money, and you can just, you know, pick it up yourself or order it yourself. So that's what I'm working on now. I just feel very relaxed. So, and I hope you all feel relaxed too. I hope you all are just, you know, staying safe wherever you are. And I hope you all are just taking care of yourself, right? Taking care of yourself, taking care of your family members. Okay. All right. Well, that's just the norm. I love you all. Peace.